What's rocking, guys? Welcome to episode 11 of my Real Sociedad crew. Definitely a big episode here, as you see when you start out with a match against Barcelona at home. It'd be excellent to grab 3 points here, of course. We do have somewhat a space between us and Valencia, of course, after beating them in Sevilla in the previous episode. So hopefully we continue to make some space between us and them and maybe grab 3 points here at home. But you can see this 4-3-3, of course, Canales, Parlo, great to have, you know, this most of our core back. Of course, Granero is on the bench, but Bergara, we're actually going to start him in center defensive midfield and see how he does here. This Kovalenko is still young, is to work on his stamina a bit, I have to say. But of course, Barcelona has a tremendous team. You see Vermaelen, Mascherano, you can see Alves, Busquets, Rakitic, Iniesta, Neymar, Suarez, Messi. Definitely be a tough task dealing with them up top. You see, of course, they really get in this match so quickly. You can see pushing upfield here, Busquets. Here, Suarez is going to play the ball through to Rakitic, and what a finish on Rakitic right there. Keeper had no chance, really had no chance right there, as I was hit into the side netting from that angle. Crazy angle, tremendous finish. That is just, cannot do anything about that. Of course, would have liked to push up a little bit more, put some more pressure on the ball, but that was just really a tremendous run by Rakitic. And of course the finish was even more amazing because just really couldn't do too much about that in any sense. But you see they're going to come back again. Don't want this to get ugly early. Messi's going to take a shot in a big save from Rulli. That looked like it could have been like that same goal, but from the other side of the pitch there. But you'll see here, coming back later in the half, Pardo is going to have the ball. Play the ball back here to Vela. He's going to cut back in, beat his defender. Play the ball to Parlo. He's going to take a brilliant shot. A lot of power. Put it past Ter Stegen there. A good finish from Parlo. Of course, keeper just stood there. I'm not even going to bother talking about keeping as much anymore. It's just sad how poor it is, honestly. It was a lot of power on it, but you expect some sort of reaction there. It was close and the like, but he may have been guarded by his defender as well. But either way, Parlo grabs another goal for us. Nice to see him getting into some good form, maybe. As you can see here, Gonzalez is going to play the ball out wide to Bruma. Nice little interplay here. Canales back to Mitrovic. He's going to have some space. He's going to take this shot, and what a spectacular own goal basically there. Get a little bit of luck maybe, but we'll take it. We will definitely take that one there. Of course, luck goes up and down for us this season. Our form is so spotty, but we're still in a tremendous spot, of course, in 4th place. We'll see how things go here, but we have what could be a commanding lead. As you see, Parlo running at the defense is going to get depossessed, but a poor pass here. Canales back to Mitrovic. Look at this outside the boot finish there. What a shot from Mitrovic right there, putting that into the side netting. Definitely have to take another look at that one. You can see, of course, taking advantage of a mistake, and look at that into the side netting. That is gorgeous there. Very happy to see our size scoring like that, of course, through the legs as well. What a goal. Of course, he's been really growing into this season throughout it, starting into some really good form. Of course, started really slow, I have to say. At one point I thought he may have been a bust of a signing, but thankfully he was not. So it's great to see him ending that possible label here. Of course, you can see decent amount of goals so far. Still have plenty of games to go, I'll say, but you see the ball's being played out wide here. Vela's going to have some space, just cut down here. No, defending there, lack of defending at all, and that's me redirected by Bruma there. Really surprised by how poor Barcelona played, but this just happens. I'm not gonna. We have games against inferior competition after this. I'm not gonna be surprised if things go the other way. But again, Barcelona's gonna have a good shot. What a save! Pedro being denied by Rulli there. Great stuff from Rulli to parry that away. Looks like we may have one more chance again. Of course, Vela has been so active, running at the defender, really blowing by. I believe that's Adriano was at left back, but you can see him pushing down again. Put this ball in for Mitrovic, and he's going to win that header. Put it in the side netting. Great game from Mitrovic here. And of course, grabbing another goal to give us that 5-1 lead. Tremendous, because we do need the goal differential, because we're so close with Atletico Madrid. And of course, in case anything happens with Valencia, we would like to have that space as well. You can see they do grab another goal just to bring it back to 5-2. Big consolation goal, so we'll take it. This is definitely a tremendous matchup. Huge result for our side, but we have to keep this form going. It's honestly always been a problem in my career. I get these big wins and I follow it up with some poor results after that. Let's see if we can reverse that trend here. Hopefully we can. As you can see, Messi walking on the pitch, very disappointed. Expected a lot more from him, but thankfully we had most of the ball, it seemed like, and we did a great job. You'll see here, second match of the episode is going to be against Espanyoll. He's actually doing fairly well in this season so far, so we'll see how things go here. It's a home fixture, so we want 3 points here, but we have to change a lot of the squad because of how close these fixtures are together. So Xavi, Prieto, Elustondo, Kovalenko, Anzotegui, Martinez, Pizarro, De La Villa. Then you'll see Vela actually had to play striker for us as well. So we'll see how things go here. Of course, have to look out for Caicedo. He's such a big threat up top. Montañez is pretty solid as well. So we'll see how things go here. We definitely need to follow up that previous matchup with a result here. See Bruma cutting back to his right foot, going to send this cross into Vela, and he's going to head that right at the keeper. But very exciting to see, of course. Vela has not played striker that much other than pinches late in the games. So we'll see. This was just very frustrating the way the defensive line does not push up, of course, on those types of kicks there. It was a poor kick, I have to say. That shouldn't have happened. I should have just tried to put it out for a throw-in. But either way, you can see them just walking back. Allows the goal to happen there because they just basically Garcia had all the space in the world because of how deep the line was there. But see De La Villa cutting back to his right foot, going to put this ball back to Kovalenko, of course. Has been pretty solid so far. Play to Vela, who's going to finish that. Gets way too much space afforded there, but we'll take it as we grab a goal to tie things up here. At home. Definitely not the best of performances so far from our defensive line, especially our back line is not playing well at all, it seems like, in this matchup. But we'll see here as the ball is flicked back. Some really nice interplay here. Not do too much about it. It looks like Caicedo has the ball, and Garcia. What a finish from Garcia there, Sergio Garcia. He's always been a pain for me. I did a Granada career mode before a long time ago, and he just tore me up back then too. He's a very solid player, and he's a really just quality striker. But what a finish from him, as you can see there. There wasn't too much space or anything. We had a guy closing down on him, but he puts that into the side netting, the top corner as well. So I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But we have to try to come back and grab a goal. Vela running at the defense here is going to have a bit of space. Cut back to his right foot, send it to Xavi Prieto, and he's going to head that right at the keeper. If he can redirect that on the other side of him, we may be able to grab something. We're going to see have a chance here. Xavi Prieto again taking the shot, this free kick, but he's going to hit the post. And so close again from, I just want to grab the equalizer as we're pushing for it here, but they're going to have a good chance on goal, but Elustondo takes advantage of a little bit of undecidedness, it seemed like, but Prieto is going to hit the post again there. We're just being denied by the post twice. Of course, hit that header right at the keeper. He probably should have done a lot better with his chances maybe, but either way, it's a disappointing result after that big result against Barcelona. We had a lot of chances in this game, so it's pretty disappointing as well. Had to be a lot more clinical in front of the goal. But again, we're going to have that match against Cordoba, and you can see they're dead last. They're in 20th place, so we do have a mixed squad, but we have to grab 3 points here. As you can see, Valencia is starting to creep up on us there. We cannot let them get closer, any more closer to us, but you'll see here, definitely had to put another mixed squad out there, except for the likes of Mitrovic, and Bruma has been playing a bit, but we're not Canales out there, Yuri, so it's a bit strong, but we do not have Vela, which may hurt us here. But you see a good ball to Sisto, who did pick up a knock here. The ball is being played out wide to Pizarro. He's such a good attacking right back, overlapping. He's send this low cross in. It's going to be finished by Bruma after a bit of trouble, of course, getting hold of that. Nearly got saved after a very bad touch. Thankfully, he was able to tuck it underneath the keeper there. I think it might have just been accidentally bumped into goal, but either way, we'll take it as we grab the early lead. But you'll see here, this was just how this episode was going for us. At least in these 2 matches, you see right off the kickoff, try to close them down, but of course can't get the ball off them. And you'll see here just a bit of unluckiness, a bit lack of luck. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, but either way, ball's gonna fall back here, deflect back, and what a finish! That's just so frustrating here to be equalized like that. In that sense, we play so well, but we deal with essentially, I would say, is almost like the kickoff glitch, really, with how difficult is to defend sometimes the computer in these moments, which is pretty frustrating because I worked pretty hard to get these goals, but especially on this legendary. But either way, we're gonna have a chance here. Yuri again is gonna play the ball back to Canales, and look at this. He's gonna be depossessed, but he's gonna basically tumble over, come back to the ball, and tap it in. Very weird sequence there. So we'll see if we can grab the 3 points off of that. Definitely a bit strange, but we'll take it either way. Of course, this game is so it's weird. This game is really weird, and the more I've been playing it lately, the more I'm excited to see next FIFA and hope to see more changes, to be honest here. So hopefully we do see that, a lot of fixes to the game. But late in the matchup here, you can see the ball played out wide. This cross, perfect header, and we are going to be denied here at the end of the matchup. This is just how these last 2 games have been going for us against Espanyoll and now Cordoba. Games that we probably should be at least the last game we should have grabbed a point. This game we should have grabbed 3 points, but a pinpoint cross, a pinpoint header, and we do end up only grabbing a point in this matchup, which is very disappointing. Something that should not be happening against a team like Cordoba. But you'll see we do get some even worse news. Sisto is only going to be out for a few days, but here going down, the veteran Mikel Gonzalez is going to be out for 3 months. So we're going to have Elustondo step in. He's more of a center mid, but yeah, Mikel Gonzalez is such a threat in there. He's such a big player. We are really going to miss him. We need a lot more depth, because you'll see this lineup I'm putting out due to the match congestion, tired legs, and the like. Just need some more players, because of course we've had a lot of injuries as well. I need to bring in a lot of more players next season. I would certainly going to be open to tons of suggestions from you guys. As you can see, I have to play Yuri at left wing, of course, who's a left back normally. I have to play Finn Bogasson, and I'm going to have Elustondo, Javi Prieto, Martinez Anzotegui, Pizarro, and the like. But again here, a big chance. Look at this save from Rulli. I do not know how that does not go in the back of the net. What a save from him right there to keep things level. But you'll see here, Vela is going to try to take this cross, but this poor deflection is going to fall to Finn Bogasson. Is going to tap it to Prieto, is going to tap it back into goal. Very unfortunate there, but of course, good work rate can always work out for you in that facet. And Javi Prieto actually picked up his first goal of the league there, which is great to see, of course, from the veteran. Look at this, so close with the finesse shot there. He's going to draw a foul there in a very good spot for a free kick. Looks like maybe a better position for right-footed, so I decided to go right-footed. Probably could work for both, but I decided to go right-footed here. So hopefully we can get the ball over the wall, enough power, quick enough. And this is a very precarious position. Elustondo is going to take it, and he's going to finish. Great goal from him, and what's going to actually be his first goal of the season. Of course, has been going back and forth between center mid, center defensive mid, center back for us. It's been a great versatile player, a great utility player essentially. It's going to be very useful, because now he's going to be stepping into that starting center back role coming up. So we'll see how that goes, because of course he had to play center mid because of our match congestion issues. Basically stamina issues and like, but great job from him, of course, having to play center mid right now. And of course you'll see Yuri now at left wing, doing a good job running at the defense, waits for the overlap. Great awareness from him. Going to find Prieto. He's going to cut the ball back to De La Bella. He's going to send this cross into Vela, who's going to finish that. Great finish from Carlos Vela there to keep us going here in this matchup. Hopefully continue to grab some more goals, as that is a very nice finish from him, I have to say. So hopefully can continue on and really help our goal differential, because we need to, seeing how things are going. So they were just pushing numbers for no reason, basically. Figboson is going to take the shot. It's going to fall to Yuri, who's going to finish that for another goal here to put us up 4-0. So a nice, he definitely deserved a goal, because he had a pretty solid performance, of course, playing out of position in a much higher role, but of course did a good job filling in there when he was needed, which is great to see. But you'll see here, of course, Real Sociedad here, we're in a good spot, but we don't have too much room between SM and Valencia now, which we really should have a lot more room considering those Espanyoll and Cordoba fixtures. So hopefully that's not come back to hurt us. Of course, I believe it's now going to be 10 matches left in the season, so we have some time left, but we definitely need to improve on these on our form, just be more consistent, because we do have a big match against Atletico Madrid coming up here. So Malaga is going to be a tough task as well. So we'll see how things go this upcoming episode, guys. Definitely enjoy your support. It's going to be a very interesting end of the season, as you can see some of those fixtures there as well. But again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.